And the way I see the psychology of mental institutions themselves is to encomb, as in like comb someone's hair, but without combing someone's hair. That's a metaphor. So encomb. So I can trap but comb at the same time without actually combing someone's hair. But sometimes you do get your hair combed in mental hospitals. You know, that's happened to me before. So to comb what I've just said, but that's in its entirety, that's a metaphor for mental institutions, and that's what I think is the psychology behind mental institutions. I think that they aim to retrace your better side by putting no pressure on you whatsoever to do what you want, but enforcing rules in terms of what you're allowed to do. So it's a sort of contradiction, which I'm not saying it's got anything to do with mental illness itself, but then I'm not saying mental institutions have anything to do with mental illness itself either, apart from it's a safe place to go as opposed to being homeless or in a dangerous domestic situation, for instance, like I've been with Emmanuel. Okay, that was more of a video log thing. I've really got to work on making these more professional, but it's not my personality coming out because I'm in a mental institution right now, you see. So, and that is where I'm gathering my knowledge from, but at the same time it's very distracting. But I think the more typical language you use in life, the more entrenched you get in typical language. I think mental psychology behind mental institutions is also to regain trust that has been built upon a legacy of what is there already in your not in your consciousness, but in the freshness of your environment, and your situation, your environment and your situation. So if you can't, I think it's also based on keeping a distance to those people, because trust is seen as not particularly relevant to mental health specifically, but creating an environment of some sorts is. Those two things are contradictory. I think the psychology of mental institutions mainly operates on a come and go basis, but if you're mentally ill, the in between part is far too complicated, and that's what I think about the psychology of mental institutions.